Hi guys, this is Ken from Tech Open, back again with another video, this time to show you the unboxing of the BW-KB1 from BLITZWOLF. So Banggood sent me this keyboard to review and give my opinion on. I really appreciate it. Thank you Banggood for sending me this, but I will still review this as any other product that I've reviewed before on the channel. This is basically a 63 key gaming keyboard, so it's a really compact size gaming keyboard. You have no numeric keypad. It's aimed towards gamers, okay? So, but even if you're not a gamer, you're gonna like this because of its versatility, the compact size, and the fact that even being an RGB keyboard, it's Bluetooth enabled. So you can have this wireless or wired. So that's pretty awesome. So it comes with a USB-C cable connection. So if you want to charge this via USB-C, you can. It has a 19 milliamp hour battery inside. You can set the light intensity if you want it stronger, brighter, faster, slower. It's Bluetooth 5.0 enabled, so you'll have a stable Bluetooth connection with up to 5 different devices. And it can be either PC, laptop, tablet, smartphone. It can be Mac, iOS, Android, Windows. Let's say you want a keyboard that works with all your devices on the go. You just want one keyboard for everything for work when you're on the go. This is a really good option. And then it's a nice little keyboard because you have the RGB lighting effects for those who like that. It has nice build quality for the price. You can get this for like $50 to $60 depending on when and where you get it, and any discounts or coupons that might be available. I'll try and put some links in the description so you can check it out. I'll try and find the best prices and maybe some coupons if I can find them. And I'll put that in the description for you to check out. And BLITZWOLF claims that it can last from 18 to 20 hours with the LEDs on, or up to 10 days with the LEDs off. It will depend on the use that you give to the keyboard, so that's kind of subjective. So yeah guys, let's check this out. The box came up a little bit banged up. So you can see on the front of the box the model name, BLITZWOLF. It's a BLITZWOLF branded keyboard. And on the rear side of the box, we have the BW-KB1 model, layout, 63 keys, connection Type-C. The keycap are ABS double shot keys, Gator-on switches, I believe brown switches. We're going to check that out in a moment. Battery capacity, 1900 milliamp hours. Bluetooth 5.0 wireless connection. You have full RGB backlighting, about 19 different modes, brightness setting and speed. So this weighs around 20 ounces, this keyboard. So although it's very small, it has a little bit of hefty weight to it for its size, but it feels well built. It gives it a well built kind of feeling. Okay, so let's see this, guys. So here it is. It comes wrapped in this kind of plastic. Let's put this to the side for now. We have the user manual. So you can see this. Let me see if I can show you this the best that I can. So it shows you how to connect via USB, via Bluetooth, all the steps that you have to take to do that. And then you have an explanation of the key functions. So right here is where you should have the cable, exactly. So you can see the cable here and the key remover tool. So inside the box we have nothing else. Let's just take a quick look at the cable and the tool for removing the keys. So you can see you have these little prongs that you're supposed to insert on the keys, and you pull them up. It locks on and pulls them out, which is pretty cool. And you have this little hole to put your finger to pull this out. The USB-C cable is actually a braided cable. Another nice little welcome feature. Instead of sending just a flimsy, cheap cable, they send you this braided cable. This is also what you see in keyboards like Razer keyboards. They send this kind of braided textured cable here, which is nicely welcome. So you can see here, USB-A to USB-C. Now the cable measures 180 centimeters, so more than enough extension to connect your keyboard comfortably via cable to your device. Okay, now let's open the keyboard bag. Put this to the side. So you have the BLITZWOLF logo here printed on the keyboard. There's no like relief here or anything. It's just printed here on the plastic. This is all plastic here. all plastic. The keys are ABS plastic, and you can see it's a real chunky kind of profile, so it's pretty thick, but I like it. It looks nice. It looks really nice and super compact. You can see how small this is. My hand wraps around it like this, so very tiny little keyboard, but it looks really nice. I mean, look at this on your desk. Look how cool that looks. Now you can notice that here on this base plate, it's metal. It seems like metal right here under the keys. Although this is plastic, this part I think is all metal. It seems like metal to me. Right here where on the underside of the keys, on this bottom plate right here, that's covering the board, the PCB board, it seems like metal. And you can see the keys are transparent to get that really, bright LED light effect, that RGB effect to get really intense here on these keys. So that's really nice. And then you have on the rear side of the keyboard, you have the USB-C port that I already mentioned before. On the bottom side, you have these little feet, and you only have one position. It's either up or down, and you don't have like two levels or two like smaller feet. You just have on, up or down. And they're covered in a rubber little lining, so it doesn't slip on your table. And if you have these little feet down, you also have these 6 little rubber feet here. These are rubber, so it doesn't slip on your table, on your desk. It makes it nice and stable. So very nice. And the keyboard typing experience is very pleasant. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, this is nice. I like this. This is very nice. It does have a little bit of sound to it. It's not like completely silent. If you're playing at night and somebody's sleeping in the other room, you're definitely going to hear it. You're going to hear this. That's nice. Now let's power this on and check out the RGB effect and what this looks like. But before we do that, I'm actually going to pull out a key so you can see. So all you have to do is get the little key remover tool, you place it like that, and you pull the key out. So here we actually have the blue one. I'll place this one back on. Very simple to place back on, as you can see. So let's pull one of these out. Pull this one out. So that explains why they're a little bit noisier than I expected. I was expecting the brown ones, but they're actually the blue ones. Yep, they're the blue ones. So the blue ones are tactile and clicky. They're the noisiest ones available, if I'm not mistaken. Then you have the black ones, which are totally silent and softer feeling. The brown ones are clicky and more silent. And the blue ones are clicky and noisy. So that explains why I thought it was kind of strange if they were brown and making this much noise. So they're actually the blue ones. This one came with the blue option. But I don't mind that. I would prefer the brown ones, to be honest, because for a noisy keyboard I do have the Razer one. Another thing that you can notice is that the keyboard has kind of a curve to it to be a little bit more ergonomic, more comfortable to type on. And if you raise these little feet here, it looks really nice. You can see, I'm going to kind of turn this so you can get an idea. I don't know if you can see this very well. You can actually see the curvature of this, which looks pretty awesome. You can't really see it on the camera, but here in person it looks really nice. And the keys actually have a little bit of a curvature, so your finger rests comfortably right there where you hit the key, which is really, really nice. So yeah, this is awesome. Now let's check out the RGB modes and maybe also the software for you guys to get an idea, a little bit of a better idea of how that looks. Okay, guys? Okay, so in order to change between the modes, the color modes, the effect modes on the keyboard, you have a little shortcut here on the keyboard. So you don't have to go into the software to do that, which is pretty awesome. You can also control the light intensity and the speed. So if I press, for example, we have this effect going on, but let's say I want it faster. I just press the function key and one of these two keys right here. So if I do this, I'm going to speed up the light. So now it blinks like this to tell you that it's at the max speed. Okay. So now it's at the max speed. Now I'm going to lower it on this key. So I press the function key and this key, and I can slow it down. As soon as I reach the minimum level, it'll blink like this to tell you that you reached the minimum speed. So that's the slowest speed that you can get in this mode, for example. Let's speed it up again. So there's 5 levels. 5. And you can see it starts blinking to tell you that you've reached the max setting. Okay. Now you can also change the intensity of the light, and that is right here on these two keys. So you press once again the function key. You press the left one to lower the light. So now it actually turned off. You have 5 levels also. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is the max one. And then to change between the modes, the color modes, the effects, you press the function key and this little button right here. Okay, so this little key. So you have this mode, you have this one, you have this one. This one I believe is static. Not quite sure how you change the colors. It seems fixed on one color. This is another mode, so every time you press a key, the key lights up in a different color. And you have this mode, which is fixed, and every time you press a key, it shuts off. Then you have this mode. It's like a starlight kind of effect. Nothing happens when you press the keys. And you have this mode. It's just like psychedelic effect. Nothing happens when you press the keys. And this mode. You have another one. So this morphs in and out, but it seems to be in the same color, I guess. Yes. I have this color, also with the same effect. Oh no, it's actually changing colors. All fixed, but it morphs into each color. And you have this one. This one's pulsating outwards. The color is going from in to out. And then this one is pretty cool as well. You can see how this looks like this. And let's try another one. This is like a wave of colors going from left to right. And this one is in like a circular motion. So you can tell, if you see that red color, it's actually going around. So this it feels like it's cycling around. And then this one, which lights up every row that you press. And I guess that's it. You have this one, it's the ripple effect. So pretty cool. And you can also do it on the software. Okay, so in order to install the software, go to support.blitzwolf.com, and then you want to go to this little bar right here, the search bar, and you're going to search for BW-KB1, which is the keyboard, and the keyboard will show up here. So you have the download list is the BW-KB1 user manual PDF. You have the keyboard drive. This is the software to control the keyboard. And then once it's installed, you make sure your laptop is connected via USB-C cable to your computer. I don't think there's any way to change the language. Then again, maybe there is. Let me just see if I can find it out somewhere here, guys. Let me see if I can find it. Ah, here it is. So what you have to do is you go to this little gear icon and you press this little tab right here, and you have various languages. You have Spanish, English, German, French, Japanese, or Portuguese. I'm gonna choose English, and then you're gonna press this button. So now you have this all in English, which is pretty cool. So these are the this part right here is for the macros. So if you want to set up macros. So now here is where you control the lighting effects in the software. So if I go to this option right here, you have static. You can see the keyboard change to static. Let me just darken this a little bit. If I change to single on, then I have a single off. We have glittering. This is glittering. You have falling. Colorful. Breath. In breath, you can actually change the color, but you have to do it on the software. You can't do it on the keyboard, as far as I know. You have spectrum cycling. So this one changes between the various colors. It can change the speed and the brightness and all that. You have outward. This is called outward. Then you have scrolling, rolling. On rolling, you can also change the colors if you like on the software. You have rotating, explode. This one's called explode. And you have launch, ripples. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm not going to get into all the modes because I did show it before on the keyboard with the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, so now I'm going to show you seamlessness between devices. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the first device, which is my laptop, which is in position number 1. Okay, hopefully it connected. So you can see I'm writing on the laptop. Okay. And now let's say I want to switch to this little iPhone right here. Okay. It works with Android all the same. I'm going to do FN, function key number 2, which is device number 2. And now it's going to write on the iPhone. Sorry about the focus, guys. You can see. Switch back to device number 1, which is the laptop. Yeah, now it's working. See? No wires connected. I'll change to device number 2 again. Wait a sec, guys. It blinks. And now it's on device number 2. I'm just doing this with one hand, so that makes it more difficult to do. But you see, it works flawlessly. If I had a tablet here and another laptop or PC, a desktop PC, would work all the same. So really, really nice, guys. This thing is incredible. And yeah, this is basically it, guys. It's a pretty nice keyboard. Like I said, you have lots of nice lighting effects. It's a really like budget-friendly kind of gaming keyboard. So guys, I hope this video helped you make your decision on whether or not this keyboard is worth buying or not. Me personally, I think for the money, for what you get inside this little compact, awesome little package, I think it's worth the money. I definitely give it a thumbs up. I think it's worth it, guys. So yeah, I hope you liked this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, leave your thumbs up if you liked the video, leave your comments, and tell me what you thought about this particular keyboard. And I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.